Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's June 18th, 2013. I'm officially home from E3, and it's time for your Nintendo news today. As you all know, Nintendo had a very strong presence at E3, even though it didn't have a massive presentation. New announcements were still made, like Cat Mario Brothers. Look, I know it's not called that, but look at how cute they are! Couldn't you just die? Mario Kart 8, Donkey Kong Tropical Breeze, and Megaman in Smash Bros. Shook the very foundations of the event. Come to think about it, when I was interviewing different developers on the show floor, many couldn't stop talking about the Blue Bomber off the record. It was like we were little kids again, speculating on the next character reveal, but Nintendo dropped another bomb shortly after the Wii Fit trainer was announced. See, according to Sakuari, just because Rock made it into Smash Bros. 4, that's Megaman by the way, it doesn't mean other third-party characters will be joining him. This news really shocked me a little bit considering Namco is helping develop the game. So Tekken, Pac-Man, Nightmare, and Lloyd Irving would make a lot of sense, folks. Though I suppose now we can't expect any of these Namco characters to appear in the next Smash Bros. 3DS or on the Wii U. But we're moving on. Nintendo's booth was pretty hopping and definitely the biggest attraction at the show, and they had lots of games playable. Sadly, Monolith Soft's X and Smash Bros. Didn't appear playable for the public at the event. Wonderful 101 and Bayonetta also had a really big crowd at the booth, though both games will now feature multiplayer, but they really didn't tell us how that's going to happen. Honestly, Platinum Games' Bayonetta 2 is shaping up to be one of the best games of 2014, people. Besides getting a lot of tweets about Bayonetta 2 not being ported on the PS3 and 360, the developer also received a lot of whining during certain interviews. During one such interview, the creator of Beautiful Joe and Devil May Cry said, once again, without Nintendo's help, there would be no Bayonetta 2. But to further hammer his point, and this is great, he said, you're better off asking Nintendo for Zelda on the PS3! Flawless victory, folks. You gotta love this guy. Though people probably still will end up complaining. See, what I find funny about all this though is folks say Nintendo has no good exclusives, yet when they get some, they whine that it's not coming to their systems. I tell you, it's like people are wicked double-sided or something. Anyway, we're moving on. Speaking of the newest Zelda though, A Link Between Worlds on the 3DS was pretty cool, and I had a lot of fun playing it at the event. The world map is definitely the same as the original Super Nintendo mega hit, but with a few surprises for older players. So it has enough content to keep it fresh for new players too. But I'll be honest, okay, I'm not a fan of jumping into the walls still, but from what I've played so far, it's looking to be a very strong title for the 3DS, and the game releases this November. Sega's new Sonic Mario Galaxy-ish game was playable at E3 as well, and the 3DS build is actually pretty awesome. Originally announced for 2014, the game will now release for both the Wii U and 3DS October 13th. As for Nintendo as a whole, I have to say its Wii U lineup, minus only 14 third-party games, is very strong, except Mario Kart and Smash Bros. Bayonetta 2 won't be arriving until 2014. Even though the company played it safe, let's face it, they played it safe, people. The games coming this fall and for Christmas look to be like a blast, and hopefully will help Nintendo sell a lot of Wii U's. Now, I'm not really going to chime in on the death of Nintendo because I've been wrong countless times about the Nintendo DS when it first came out, saying how that was a travesty compared to the Game Boy Advance, and of course the 3DS being a total flop, which we all know that turned around to sell 50 million copies worldwide. So yeah, I've learned to clam up and just wait until the results actually happen. So that's what I'm doing with the Wii U. I'm not going to say, hey, it's all over, folks, because you just don't know in this business. However, my personal biggest disappointment with E3 was definitely finding out that Retro Studios was not working on a new Starfox or Metroid. Come on! Though I do admit, my sadness turned to joy after playing the brand new Donkey Kong Country because it's awesome. Even though Dixie Kong wasn't playable at the event, just seeing her in the game filled me with so much nostalgia, as did the water levels and the fact that the original composer's back. That's pretty awesome. Still, now I want to hear from all of you. How do you think Nintendo did at this year's E3? Did they win, lose? Was Megaman being in Smash Bros. And Mario Kart and X being revealed enough to tide you over? Let me know in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a wrap, gamers. I still have some vlogs to finish and interviews, and also get my real impressions, not my commentary thoughts or whatever, on Batman Arkham Origins and Blackgate, although how I'm going to get footage for that I don't really know because it was a closed event. Anyway, I hope you all have an awesome rest of your day, and until we meet again, gamers, God bless and happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching.